announcers always say, put your hands together, because you just go like that, wouldn't you?
Well, I always think it's almost like put your hands together and pray that he's funny. It's kind of...
Now, I gather that on the way down here, people were offering you advice as to how you should drive.
I got endless advice, endless, from everybody. There was a woman at home, she's my wife. Yeah, my wife gave me advice. The dry cleaner told me to turn the air conditioning off in the car because it makes it go faster.
The dry cleaner is talking sense.
Yeah, the guy who drove me here said, don't brake. I think he didn't like me very much. He just said, don't brake!
Anyway, let's have a look at you, because you have just boinged onto into the public consciousness from sort of, 2 years ago, Michael who, and now it is girls. They've just been shooting you all day.
Hi, girls! It's been going well. It's been going well lately. My show's on the telly on a Saturday night after Casualty. That's when my show starts. And,
well, after it goes...
I'm trying desperately to get on Casualty to publicise my show. I'd just like to be on a gurney and then sit up down the corridor and go, watch my show afterwards. That would be ideal.
Anyway, so your early life, school, obviously, university. Is it true you can't remember what degree you did?
That is true, yes. I did, I did biology or chemistry. I've narrowed it down to 2.
But you don't know which you did?
I know it wasn't physics. Is that good enough?
How can you not remember what you did at university?
I remember being in the lab. I remember there was a lab. I remember finding a girl very attractive on the first day and thinking that's going to be the love of my life. And then they gave me a lab coat and those huge specs. And I realised the odds were
So was it a girl thing? University?
Well, it didn't work.
Well, if it was, no, because if you did biology, it
I didn't work. But I did buy my first car to try and seduce women.
Which was
I got a Triumph Spitfire convertible. I had it for about 6 months. And I hit a parked Volvo, which was not, of all the cars to hit, it's not like I was picking them and then the owner of the Volvo, it was outside his house, he ran out and said, he was very, very angry, and he came up to the guy and said, are you drunk? And I was so flustered, and I'd been told that if you get into a crash, don't admit responsibility. So I just said, are you drunk? To which he said, I'm at home having dinner. What are you talking about?
So what are you driving at the moment?
At the moment I have, as my wife's car and my car, we have 2 cars.
It's allowed,
Right.
They haven't banned it yet, they will, but they haven't yet.
I feel a bit guilty about the car that I got her, because we thought long and hard about it. You won't feel guilty, because I know you like these big cars.
I like all cars.
Right.
Except
I got her an
the 3
X5 4x4 car.
I don't like that.
Right.
I think the BMW X5.
Yeah, I like it. It's got seats and you go...
So it's got adjustable...
I love that though. I've never had a car with that. I try and drive in the most awkward positions. I'll put it as far back. Another thing with the modern issue with the car is the parking sensors, which is brand new to me as well. It just senses when the car's behind you.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
BMW.
We just go back and it goes... It screams. When it's getting close, it's like there's a little person... It's 2 little people, unseen, and they just go, no, 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 no!
Why did you describe the other day motorways as the highways of life?
Well, after Spitfire, it sounds like I had a very good car. I went into some really bad cars. Well, I had my wife's car after that, which was, we shared that. That was the Mini Mayfair.
That's all right, it's a nice little car.
And then I had my Austin Metro Princess 1.0 that had no fuel gauge, which was a bit of an issue because I had to I had to look up the miles per gallon and then count the miles on the mileometer to work out how much fuel I had, which worked for a time until the mileometer broke. Then I had to guess what a mile was to try. And then ultimately, I ended up getting it wrong. And I ran out of petrol, and I ran to, it was about half a mile. I knew there was a petrol station quite near, and I ran there. And I needed a jerry can, but I didn't have one, and I presumed they'd sell them in the petrol station. And I was queuing up, and I completely forgot the word for jerry can. My mind went blank, and it was quite a long queue. There's people behind me, and I went, "Hi, I need a I need a thing, you know. Oh God, it's a thing that you put petrol in it." And the bloke just went, "Car." The closest I got to was petrol suitcase. So this is why, I suppose, because I spent a lot of time with the metro in the loser lane, the slow lane, with the trucks and the lorries and the horses and the old people. And the only way you can feel better about having such a terrible car is you would occasionally try and overtake nicer cars on the motorway. It's quite a manly moment. You're sitting there chugging along at 60, which you're quite comfortable. You'll see like a Porsche in the middle lane. I'll say to my wife, you see that Porsche over there? She's like, yes, what of it? I'm having it. You can't, the princess couldn't overtake that Porsche, it's a 1.0. I can do this. And you sort of pull into the middle lane, you start to get excited, then you get into the fast lane. When you're in the fast lane, in a terrible car, you immediately know you don't belong. Big Range Rovers right up behind you, flashing. Retreat to the loser lane where you belong. There are horses in the slow lane going, I've got to see this, what's going on? I think the top speed was about 76, and you put your foot down and the whole car would just shake uncontrollably. And you edge up, it takes somewhere between 40 to 45 minutes just to pull alongside the Porsche. My wife's going, I told you! And you always have to look over. You always have to look over when you're overtaking to see your victim. Who are you, Porsche? And you never make it. Oh, fantastic. He's normally on the phone. He just sees you, goes, hold on, I'll call you back. Some from the loser lane's trying to overtake.
People, get back where you belong, I'm that person. When I'm in the X5 now, if I get overtaken, even if I'm home, I will get back out and retake them, get back to you belong. I've worked hard for this car. I've driven hundreds of miles past where I live just to overtake someone back here. Thing is, though, when we asked if you'd like to come on,
yes,